Yeah, he's.
What is is the, can we talk to them?
Yep.
Hi, Hannah.
Yeah.
She's there. She's logged on.
Yes. You ready? I'd like to call the meeting to order for July 25th, 2023. Please rise for a moment of silence. Thank you. Please join in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Thank you. Roll call.
Trustee Sheets,
Here.
Trustee Hunter,
Here.
Trustee Good.
Here. We had no minutes to approve. I will make a motion to pay our expenditures. Do I have a second?
Second that?
Roll call?
Trustee Sheets.
Yes.
Trustee Hunter,
Yes.
Trustee Good.
Yes. And Hannah, are you on? Can you hear us?
Yep, I am on and I can hear you.
All right, thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Okay, we'll go on to, we do not have a deputy here tonight, so we'll go on to road department. Robert?
We had a couple different tile repairs and things like we got them finished up. Since we're having Grasley Road, surface treated, we've had to get out there and fill some potholes there, and then we're gonna go around a couple more roads if we have any more left, because I have noticed some coming on Young Road. Just road and cemetery mowing. The alley beside the old firehouse in Georgesville, I budgeted this last year. Right now, we're hauling in stockpiling stone so we can try to get that knocked out. But I think I need to have that done maybe in the middle of August, so the county engineers or Shelley company can get in here and paint that. That's all I have for now.
And that little note at the bottom, did I pass that
Yeah,
to
you
you?
sent it to me.
I couldn't remember if I had or
Well,
not.
see, it's the problem back, there's a spot to turn around, but everybody we're using that old house, abandoned house, you could turn around too. And like, yeah, I guess now they're fixing it up, so but there's still ample room made, like for a trash truck, they'll probably just have to pull up and jack around a couple times, but there's still decent room. But as for the cracks across the road, that's just something we'll have to address when we have time to get some tar, and we'll just crack seal it. So
All right, thank you. Hey, chief?
One of our firefighters started paramedic school in about a week. Our extra apparatus is at our annex station at Prairie. Staffing, we got a letter of resignation from Aaron Price, which is effective July 28th, the Friday, be his last day. Today's his last official day, then he's on vacation next day. And we have an employment notice out, and we're gonna start interviews end of the week and into next week. We did finally get a new printer, a new used printer. A search time loan. Paula actually gave him the name of the guy that brought the printer here, and we had a very nice printer for way cheaper than we could have got anywhere else, and there's no contract. So it should save us a lot of money over time. So that's all I have.
Hey, anything else for chief? Any old business?
Nice, well, propane today, and we are good to go on the propane on a locked-in price, summer fill up.
Any new business? Okay, Paula?
Okay, I need a resolution to transfer or, approve transfer of $10,000 from the main checking account to the medical reimbursement checking account.
Make resolution 39 to transfer $10,000 from the main checking account to the medical checking account. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Roll call?
Trustee Sheets?
Yes.
Trustee Hunter?
Yes.
Trustee Good.
Yes.
Okay, in the mail, I received an unemployment paperwork. It's actually for one of our full timers, and the chief is going to check into that. Just an email from on the mosquito spraying that was scheduled for July the 12th. Newsletter from the State Township Association on education and events. Ohio Business Gateway newsletter. Notice of violation from the Franklin County Public Health regarding the aeration system on Harrisburg London Road. A mosquito and vector update from the county, Franklin County Soil and Water newsletter. And then they're going to have on Thursday, July 27th, Central Ohio Stormwater Roundtable. Another legislative alert from the State Township Association. Just a newsletter from ADP, Franklin County Soil and Water. Just read through that. Apparently I had a duplicate, sorry. Wellness Coach newsletter. Sedgwick Client Education is having a webinar in August. Shawnee Hills Chamber of Commerce, since we had joined that, they're just sending us various emails just on events they're having. From Burnham and Flowers, some 2023 ACA reporting information. Tech Review had a meeting today. And then we received a copy of an order from, it's from Franklin County Public Health. It was the order of the Board of Health and referral for prosecution on, again, it had to do with aeration, and that was on Stall Road. And I submitted a copy of the budget to the Budget Commission at the auditor's office. I did not find any mathematical mistakes, at least none that I found, so there were no changes. I have that completed copies. I Xeroxed them just a little bit ago, and across the top, the farther they went, copied the very top of them is kind of like bled out, I guess, but it looks like all the pertinent information's on there. So I will give you copies. And I did talk to the chief a little bit after the meeting the other night, told him that any help I can give on a levy, but based on the figures, I just think we need to look into that sooner rather than later, or we're going to be in big trouble. So,
When is the deadline to get that on for this election?
For, well, we won't be able to do it for the fall. We'll have to do it for the March, which is December 20th.
December 20th?
December.
The deadline?
For the March, I think it's March 20th or 24th is spring election. So it has to be 90 days. That's what it was.
And I got a copy of the levy language that we've used. So that we could have a template or a base to start as far as the language.
So we'll have to have two resolutions. We'll have to have one resolution saying we're going to do it. Then we'll have to have one resolution, the approval that we send to the county. But it just has to be in by December.
I just glanced over the Ohio Revised Code on doing it, and it's kind of involved. You got to send it a bunch of places, get approval, kind of get bounced back and forth. So it's kind of a lengthy process.
We should start sooner than
Yeah.
than
Well,
later.
that's why I was
Yeah.
talking to the auditor, and so we'll get it to the auditor, and then she's giving me more information. We'll get it to the auditor, and then they'll take it to the state, and do all that, sign it and all that stuff.
Have you investigated as how many metals you're going to need or ask for?
No, because that's just something everybody needs to look at.
Has it been 13 years since the last one, do you know?
20 years, well, based on the numbers I have on here, it's 2003. There was two renewals on, two got renewed in 2010. But the last one that was a new one was
So are you looking at a permanent one, or are you looking at one that will require renewals, or?
I think I'm not sure yet, Ed. I'm just trying to get my hands around it and working with her. And I think once I get more information, I'll be able to sit down and figure out where we're at in discussion with you three and kind of talk that through. So I just need to get a little bit more information and then get an idea of where we want to be, how much we'll need to keep us going for a while and go from there.
Yeah, I definitely think we need to make sure it can last, and we don't have to go back in a couple of years, but obviously we don't want to create huge hardships,
Yeah.
you know, figuring out that good balance.
I think the last one we campaigned that it would last 10 years. I think that's why I asked.
I don't remember,
It was
yeah.
13 that. So if we say 5 years, we want to make darn sure it
5 years.
lasts that, or
Well,
10 or whatever.
13 years is unheard of for long, if you think about how, especially how much things have increased in costs over the, that's pretty amazing, pretty amazing. Has been certainly fiscally responsible, but above and beyond over the years, so. I'll figure out all the details, and then probably our best bet may be to just have a special meeting. We can talk about that and go from there.
That's all I have.
Thanks. Okay, speaker sheets. You probably aren't aware that we have speaker sheets to fill out. But go right ahead. Do you have something? Did you want to bring something up?
Yeah, I was gonna talk to Robert afterwards, but I heard a couple instances of aeration system problems. And my name is Pat Foley. I live on Harrisburg, Georgia, so right next to Steve Campbell. So
We
we've
won't
had,
hold that against you. So you got him and Timmy there, so, yeah.
so we've been dealing with this for probably a year now. It's not, a huge issue, but it is kind of becoming.
It needs to get taken care of.
It needs to be taken care of, and I haven't gotten notice from the Franklin County or the state of Ohio on it yet, but I know that my inspection is coming up soon. So they'll probably be hitting me with that. So I just want to bring it to your awareness. Steve's already talked to Robert, I think, but wanted to see if it's in the pipeline. It is. Okay. So,
So it's a road department issue that,
It's just, it's either plug tile or something like that, so.
yeah, I think the old, it's probably a corrugated. that was under
Yeah,
there.
I've replaced a bunch of them in the last number of years.
So. But poor Steve, it's under the driveway that he just poured. So, he's cool with you guys cutting it up, but we'll fix it.
He always has a smile on his face.
He does. So that's all I wanted to bring.
So you're blessed with at least one good neighbor.
Yeah, it's true. It's a good neighborhood. Yeah.
glad you came to.
Yeah, first time in 26 years. Being in Pleasant Township. So.
Okay, is there anything else?
Did you receive the email about the mosquitoes? Like,
Last night?
yeah, they had one test positive in the northern part of the township, but that was before they sprayed, so they said we're fine for now, but they just want to make everybody aware that they did have a positive on West Nile, so. That's all I got.
All right. Well, I would like to request an executive session. I'd like to move to go into executive session according to the Ohio Revised Code, section 121.22G1, to consider the appointment and compensation for firefighter vacancies. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Roll call.
Trustee Sheets?
Yes.
Trustee Hunter?
Yes.
Trustee Good?
Yes.
All right, you're on.
Okay. Under the Ohio Revised Code, section 121.22G, I move to come out of executive session. Do I have a second?
Second that.
Roll call.
Trustee Sheets?
Yes.
Trustee Hunter?
Yes.
Trustee Good?
Yes.
And I will make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Sheets?
Yes.
Trustee Hunter?
Yes.
Trustee Good?
Yes.
These are our copies.
Yes.
Thank you.